After Poland fell in just a few weeks, all of Europe held its breath. Everyone wondered, how far would the war spread? Would the British and French armies be able to stop Hitler's advance? But the answer came faster than they expected. For the next 6 months, a strange silence fell over the Western Front. It was known as the Phoney War. The British and French forces stood idly behind the immense Maginot fortress system they believed to be impregnable. They thought the war would be a repeat of the boring trench warfare of World War I, but they were wrong. While the world was complacent, a new kind of storm was being prepared. Hitler saw the future of war not in muddy trenches, but in speed and lightning-fast destruction. This was the birth of Blitzkrieg, a tactic that would shake the world to its core, and the world only realized it when it was far too late. At dawn on April 9, 1940, the peace of Northern Europe was shattered. Without a declaration of war, German forces launched a surprise, simultaneous invasion of Norway and Denmark. It was a bold and shocking blow. In Denmark, with its flat terrain and lack of preparation, German forces captured the capital, Copenhagen, in just a few hours. Denmark quickly surrendered. In Norway, German troops landed by both warships and transport planes, seizing crucial ports and airfields in a flash. The Norwegian army fought fiercely, and British and French troops tried to provide support, but it was too late. The Allied counterattacks faced major difficulties due to a lack of coordination and German air superiority. Within 2 months, Norway had fallen. The world saw something unimaginable, a European nation collapsing after a single, swift attack. After securing his northern flank, Hitler began the decisive assault on Western Europe. On May 10, 1940, German forces poured into the Netherlands and Belgium. Immediately, the Allied forces, Britain and France, fell into Hitler's perfect trap. They moved their most powerful units, including elite armored divisions, north to support Belgium and the Netherlands. Meanwhile, the main German panzer divisions, under the command of General Heinz Guderian, secretly advanced through the Ardennes forest, a rugged region that the French believed was impassable for tanks. It was a fatal mistake. In just a few days, German armored divisions broke through the French defenses and raced toward the English Channel. The most powerful Allied forces in Belgium were completely encircled. The miraculous evacuation at Dunkirk saved hundreds of thousands of soldiers, but it was a tragic historical event. The French fighting spirit collapsed. By June 22, 1940, German forces had marched into Paris. France officially surrendered. The swift collapse of major powers like France, the Netherlands, and Belgium came not just from military might, but from their outdated military thinking. While the Allies were still relying on static defenses and trench warfare, Germany used a new, flexible tactic that combined tanks, motorized infantry, and air power to overwhelm the enemy. With this rapid victory, the entire European continent, from frigid Norway to magnificent France, was now under the control of Nazi Germany. Britain now stood alone, the last obstacle to Hitler's ambition of conquering Europe. Blitzkrieg proved that speed and innovation could change the course of a war. But at the same time, it sowed terror and signaled the start of one of the most brutal eras in human history.